The Federal and Devaki Specialty Hospital jointly present the Madurai Marathon 2024 Run for Health on Sunday, October 20th, 2024. Entry is free for all.
Welcome to the special broadcast for the Federal. I'm your host Gauhar Gilani, and we have a special guest, Engineer Rashid, who was incarcerated in Tihar jail for nearly 6 years and is out on interim bail to contest for the assembly elections. Welcome, Engineer Saab.
Thank you, sir.
Engineer Saab, you have been campaigning, your main focus is on countering the BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party, and also you're talking about Kashmir issue, resolving the larger Kashmir issue. Can you please throw more light on this?
It is not a question of countering BJP. I am countering every such voice that I see as a barrier in enabling people of Jammu and Kashmir to achieve their democratic rights which were snatched from them from time to time after regular intervals right from 1947. And regarding your second part, I could not, if you could recall.
I'm saying that, in other parties' manifestos also, it's for the first time that they're not linking the, elections only for governance purpose, electricity, roads, but they're talking about restoration of statehood or restoration of 370, and you are talking about resolution of larger Kashmir issue.
Sir, see, by abrogating Article 370 and 35A, Modi ji played a very funny, tricky game. He tried to shift the goalpost from a resolution to Kashmir issue and making now Kashmir issue beg for restoration of Article 370. The Kashmiris need not to get trapped in his narrative. I had said in 2017 when there were rumors about abrogating Article 370, I had advised Hurriyat that let you not get trapped, let you keep yourself away from Article 370, leave it to mainstream politicians. But they didn't listen to my voice. Anyway, Article 370 restoration is much more required. So is Article 35A.
And statehood?
Obviously statehood. And then the resolution of Kashmir issue is must. Mm-hmm. Because if we want permanent peace in the entire subcontinent, and more than talking about peace, we need, if we really want that Kashmiris should live a life which they deserve, their youth should get what they deserve, then resolution to Kashmir issues must. Unless that thing is not done, the entire subcontinent will have to suffer.
What does these elections mean to you? In Lok Sabha election, we saw a massive wave in your favor. You won and not only beat the former Chief Minister Omar Abdullah by a massive margin, but you also beat, Sajjad Lone, whose bastion is North Kashmir, at least parts of North Kashmir. So what do you see that similar wave, or the wave seems missing in this election?
The fact is that I have no idea about that wave because I was in jail. And I was being deprived of every basic immunity which an inmate is entitled to, like 5-minute daily phone call. It was abandoned. 2 times a video call to the family. It was abandoned. Meeting family physically, that was abandoned. Even my food and other things were stopped on occasions. I had faced worse oppression only because they were forcing me to support some particular party. Having said that, I have no idea what was the way, but what I came to know after coming out from the jail and after meeting the youth, I'm sure that you must have also watched it. Youth is overwhelmingly joining us from north to south, from center to anywhere else. It's a people's movement. I am sure, no matter how many seats we take, but we have given a voice to voiceless. Youth have shown a hope in us. And I promise we will not let them down.
So tell me, there are these narratives, your political rivals especially are targeting you, and they are like alleging that you have been out of jail after suffering for nearly 6 years. They are saying that you are somehow linked to the BJP. How do you see these allegations?
Sir, first tell me, I have been their colleague. It is Omar Abdullah, Mufti and Sajjad Lone who are making these stupid, senseless allegations. The first thing is we were all arrested on eve of abrogation of Article 370. Rather feeling their heads in shame, they are trying to put the ball in my court. The point is, we were all arrested on eve of abrogation of Article 370. They were taken to VVIP state guest houses, and I was thrown to jail. Okay, I have no grudges. They were released after 6 to 7 months. The Public Safety Act charges, as per the dossier, were very grave against them, but they were dropped. They were being represented. They were being presented as Chinese agents. Tell me, for God's sake, how was PSA against Omar, Mehbooba and others revoked, and how come Engineer Rashid is still there in Tihar jail after 5.5 years, facing UAPA without having done anything wrong?
How tough it has been for you to be in Tihar?
My point is that, for God's sake, let them feel some shame. Rather, showing some moral courage despite their bad intentions, the least they should have done. They should have welcomed my release. But how they have exposed themselves as enemies of Kashmir, they have started opposing me getting even an interim bail, and these are the same people who supported, who welcomed Arvind Kejriwal getting the same bail. So they are double standard exposed, and they are enemies of Kashmir, power hungry. For them, let Kashmir go to hell, they must get power.
So do you think they lack empathy, they lack compassion, they lack sympathy?
They lack everything. They are just power hungry. They are the killers, I'm sorry to say. They have destroyed Kashmir from Sheikh Abdullah to Mufti and then Sajjad. Tell me, let them come anywhere and I will have a debate with them. What is Kashmir issue? Who created it? I have taken a pledge that I will not remain silent. Even if I remain just one person, even my family leaves me. Now there is need that someone from Kashmir needs to tell the truth. See Sajjad, you are talking much about him. His one brother is in Hurriyat. He is talking every day to Pakistanis. Another brother is with India, and in the evening they have a joint lunch, a joint dinner. It is problematic. It is too funny. It is stupid. It is exploiting the people. And they know that nobody can speak against them. When they meet those people who are pro-resistance, they give a posturing as if they are, yes, okay, it is fine, we need a resolution. And when they sit with people who believe that everything is fine, then they say, yes, everything is fine. You have done good by putting Engineer Rashid and others in jail. The same is the case with Umar. What the hell is Umar talking? Tell me, for God's sake, be honest. For 5.5 years after abrogation of Article 370, did he ever give a call for a strike? Did he had a protest? Did his 3 MPs spoke a word?
They said they will go to the judiciary. Their fight was in the judiciary.
There is even a street vendor can go to the judiciary and get justice from that place. That it is not fight for judiciary, it's a political issue.
Do you think they criminalized political dissent on the street?
They criminalized it and they commercialized it also. Because see, today they are spending crores of rupees in the election campaign. You go and see everywhere, there is not even a single banner of mine. And they are still saying that Engineer Rashid has something to do with BJP. Had I really something with any other political party, then I would have managed to release 3 months back, or 3 years back. I have done nothing wrong. I can't speak on the charges because court has put restriction on me. Let you go through the charges and off the record sit with me and tell me, confront me if I'm wrong.
Once you were released, you claimed that you will win a substantial number of seats and will be a sort of a kingmaker. Do you still think that you will be a kingmaker?
Wait till late. I have never made bigger claims. Wait till late. I am sure.
What is Engineer Rashid's narrative? There are different narratives in a place like Kashmir on political landscape. When you go to people, meet people, what do you tell them?
What I have told them, they already know what I stand for. That's why they come in thousands in my rallies, and I don't spend even a penny. You see about others, see the enthusiasm in my rallies, youth, even elderly person, everyone else. They know I stand for them. They know I represent them. They know I am selfless. That's why they voted for me in the parliament elections. And some people say that I got sympathy vote in 2024. That's absolutely wrong. I got vote for my commitment. I got vote for my dedication to the resolution of Kashmir issue and for providing a unique model of better governance where a common man had a say. Had that not been the case, then how come I would have stood number 2 in 2019 parliamentary elections? I took lead in 6 assembly segments. I took then lead in Udi and Karna, Baramulla, Tangmarg and Langate and Rafiabad.
In the parliament elections, you took lead in more.
I'm talking about 2019. And this time, there was a total propaganda by the BJP. They used every tool to tell people, especially in Udi, Karna, Guris, they gave them ST status. they tried to make them believe that BJP stood for them, but the people of parties and Gojars, they told them, okay, fine, if you have done something good for us, it's all right. But they again, second time, voted overwhelmingly for me, thus proving that it was not a vote for my sympathy, but it was a vote to my commitment. People of Tangmarg had voted me in 2019. Was there any sympathy then? People of Baramulla voted for me in 2019. So, in 2019...
So you are saying vote is for your commitment.
Just a second. In 2019, I lost by just some 26,000 votes. And the main thing is, where you are this time, 3 kilometers away from this place, a young boy, 13-year-old, was killed by police with bullets in a orchestrated, in a fabricated stone pelting was arranged on the day of polling around 12 noon. And because of that, just 25% polling could take place in the entire constituency where you are here, and it affected the adjoining constituencies also. Had they not staged that drama, I would have been in the parliament in 2019, and that is one of the core reasons why I was arrested. They saw
potential
a potential threat in Engineer Rashid, and this time, despite being in Tihar, people voted for me. Now, when today you see the things about the narrative has been already settled. The narrative is that people of Kashmir need a political alternative. They need someone who will speak selflessly, someone who can tell spade a spade, someone who can tell both countries what we stand for, someone who can tell people of Kashmir also that violence and stone pelting will take you nowhere. You have to talk for peace, and for that you need good public representatives who can dare to challenge Modi. Daro mat, darao mat, don't be scared, don't challenge us. So the narrative is already said. How many seats I win, that's one thing. But I have entered the masses of the hearts of masses, and they have also shown their affection and love for me.
So one question, Engineer Rashid, which your critics also say that had you focused on yourself and your narrative and not, kind of gone into verbal spat, verbal, volley ball type of a thing, verbal volleys you threw at Mehbooba Mufti or Omar Abdullah. Do you agree with that assessment?
They are not kings and queens. I wonder why people say so. It is not people who say so. Go and check the social media. People feel happy when we say something. What is personal? Since last 4 days, Farooq, Umar Abdullah and Sajalun have been openly saying I'm a terrorist. Sir, what are you talking? I'm sorry to say. Where I have entered into verbal arguments with them, when Farooq Abdullah says that Engineer Rashid is an RSS man, shall I not say him? Tika to wo lagata hai. He sings bhajans in mandars, in temples. He is the only Muslim politician who says Bharat Mata Ki Jai. How it is personal? For politicians, nothing is personal. When Umar Abdullah, how can he be the leader of the masses? He is a man who has taken the dispute, his family dispute to the Supreme Court. And I, despite being a 2-time MLA, am not able to get a competent lawyer. How it is personal? For me or him, nothing is personal. One, having said that, he should have been generous enough, at least when I was released. He should have tweeted and welcomed my release. He is the man, when I was contesting parliament elections, which I came later on to know, he first said that had I came to know Engineer Rashid is contesting elections, I would have supported him. He is a hypocrite, and I am not. What I believe, I say so. Whether I am in 1 seat, 20 seats, whether I am in Tihar or anywhere else, it's my faith. It's a question of my faith to tell spade a spade. No compromises. No compromises. Sir, sorry. No compromises. So having said that, and then when I won the elections, it was the same Umar who retweeted Parveen Swami and tried to convey people that it's a victory of radicals and Islamists. And he tried to convey New Delhi that don't release him, he's a radical, he's an Islamist. And my response to him was, though I was in jail, today I am saying what I said in public, that I am proud to be an Islamist. Everybody is proud to be Islamist, but no Islamist can be radical. And after that, he first portrayed me, see sir, what are you telling? First he portrayed me as an Islamist. And then when assembly elections were announced, he saw a threat in me. Then he said, now he is a BJP agent. Why he was given the bail? So let him decide what he stands for. Rather, caring that why should a king be asked that Gupkar ka Shahzada ho, he should focus on what he says for the larger issues which people of Jammu and Kashmir are facing. Whatsoever I have attributed to Mehbooba Mufti, when you said that I compared her with a parrot, sparrow, Allama Iqbal, the great poet, he has said from his poem, I am quoting you just one line, उकाबी रूह जब बेदार होती है जवानों में नजर आती है उनको अपनी मंजिल आसमान. What is ukab? Ukab is eagle.
Falcon.
Falcon. What is different between falcon and sparrow?
But you said it in the negative connotation.
So how
and
can you say it? No, I said it only because she had let down people of Jammu and Kashmir. It is she who destroyed Kashmiris, and she deserves hell.
So two questions, very important. One is that when Sheikh Abdullah was in jail from 53 to 75 in different stints, so he was spearheading the plebiscite front movement. Mahazira-i-Shumari went out of power, and they were boycotting. NC was also boycotting elections under the banner of Mahazira-i-Shumari. And you were also, you were first MLA from Langate who talked about plebiscite inside the assembly, and now you are an elected member parliament. And you are still talking about Kashmir issue. But people are saying, critics are saying, what happened to Sheikh Abdullah in 1975? He then compromised and returned to power as chief minister after dropping the plebiscite movement. So would they see a similar fate with Engineer Rashid?
Sir, for God's sake, why are you comparing me with apples with oranges? What Sheikh Abdullah did, go and ask Farooq Abdullah and Omar Abdullah that how he betrayed his people, how he would keep on changing colors. Sheikh Abdullah was a... See, I'm a plain person. I'm not a politician. I have seen forced labor from the army. I was suffered mental, physical torture. I have given 400 days as forced labor from 1989 to 2002, 2003. My heart beats for the common man. I don't care, give a damn to it what Umar Abdullah and what others say.
But what, are you promising your people that you will not betray them?
I am on that point. The day I will betray, people will throw me into the dustbin. And why I will betray? I am not doing it for my people. I am doing it for my conscience. One, having said that, I am not India's enemy. See, just few days back, there is a logic in my argument, what I am saying. Amit Shah, Modi and Rajnath Singh have been crying again and again since past few months that people of POK and Gilgit-Baltistan are very eager to come and join the Union of India. Okay, let me not challenge them, but let them show me the roadmap. Pakistan will not remove the borders and ask them to go here. So the best thing is, if Modi is confident, I am sure he must not be lying, that POK people want to be part of India, let Modi ask them in a democratic way that, okay, here, let us have a referendum. And obviously then if you hold a referendum there, you will have to hold it here also. And Modi ji has been claiming that the vote which people cast here in huge numbers is for the Constitution of India. It is for the state of India. And he has also been claiming that now people are fine. They are fully integrated. Let me not doubt PM's claim. But at the same time, that part is with Pakistan, and the best thing, the democratic thing is, let the people decide. And if Modi ji is sure that people on both the sides of LOC stand with India, then he should mean his words. Then why he should run away from allowing people to express what they want. Having said that, if his settle is not certain, and if his settle knows that what he says he doesn't mean it, then let Modi ji come and tell what is the alternate resolution. We can discuss.
So tomorrow,
it is Modi ji or New Delhi which is running from the dialogue, not we.
Tomorrow, for example, if you win 5 to 10 seats and there is a possibility of NC Congress alliance, would you, and they would need maybe your support, would you go with them or you will sit in the opposition?
Sir, first thing which I wanted.
Who will you ally with?
I will tell you. With my conscience.
And what does your conscience say?
I am telling you. My conscience says me that let me not give a damn to who follows the government. For me, important thing is, as many MLAs as I get, the more I get, the more advantages for people of Jammu and Kashmir. The bigger thing for me is to get Kashmir back to normalcy, but not like the silence of graveyard, with honor and dignity, and let there be a resolution to Kashmir issue. Hurriyat, as of date, has almost disappeared on the ground. No, you can't manage them. Somebody has to speak. If I get good number of MLAs, what I plan is to go and tell 140 crore Indians that for God's sake, listen to Kashmiris what we say. In jail, what I have learned, there are 4,000 inmates in jail, and they keep on, some get bail, some newcomers get. I met intellectual class, journalists, well-read people, businessmen, but trust me, sir, not even 1% of Indians know what is Kashmir. So So I want to mobilize my entire team and take this battle out from Kashmir to the entire country to tell the people of India that we are not criminal, we are not seeking a resolution on criminal lines, we are not Pakistani proxies, we are MLAs, I am an MP. Listen to us. I want to reach out every single MP, to every single parliamentarian. Let me try. I want to become ambassador of Kashmiris to represent Kashmiris outside Kashmir.
Rashid sir, tell us, what does jail mean to you? You stayed there for more than...
Hell, worse than the hell. And especially when you talk Tihar, naam hi kafi hai. Name is enough. A place where you are lodged in a 8 by 8 cell with just a 2 foot by 2 foot ventilator. You get 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the evening when you are allowed to go outside and just land off some few hundred square feet. It is.
Do you feel hurt? Do you feel hurt that your colleagues who were in the assembly, instead of empathizing with you and seeing your ordeal of 6 years?
That is my. Though I had no expectations from them, but go and ask them. They formed Gupkar Alliance. They didn't invite AIP. They invited Shiv Sena and Awami Party. Omar, Abdullah, or Mehbooba, Mufti, they have lost their moral authority. It may look to you, but you tell me that I am sometimes speaking too much personal against them, but it is not personal. Because of their dirty politics, we have
You think it's political?
We have lost 1 lakh lives. I am telling you again and again and again. They should be tried. See, yesterday, 2 days back, I went to Manan Mani's village. Dr. Manan Mani. He was a top militant commander. Had I been at Khalima Affairs, I would have done everything to ensure that we may not lose such a scholar. You must have read the write-ups in Greater Kashmir. Who is responsible for the killing? Sheikh Muhammad Abdullah. Because had there been no Kashmir issue, there would have been no armed struggle. The entire national conference would change its colors. Then Mufti added another angle to it. These are ruthless, faceless, shameless people who don't deserve to be leaders, and Kashmiris will ensure in coming times that they don't get even a grave in Kashmir. Tell me one thing. You talk much about Omar Abdullah and Mufti. Had they been so pious, who is Umar Abdullah's grandfather? Sheikh Muhammad Abdullah. Where is he lying to rest? In Hyderabad. But you also know his grave has been
Secured.
So what is Abdullah talking? He can't befool people once or twice now, but his Engineer Rashid is out. Even if I am in jail, sapno mein bhi ye darte rahenge, because I have decided to speak for the sake of my people, and I will speak more for the dead than for the alive, because the 1 lakh people in the grave, what was their fault? Let Umar Abdullah and Farooqullah and even those people who ask me questions, just answer me one question. If Umar Abdullah is leader of masses, why is his grandfather's grave under complete security? And same is case with Mehbooba. They are agents of New Delhi. Whether it's BJP, Congress, they can join hands with anyone. They have lost the faith.
So this was Engineer Rashid, who is obviously hurt with the kind of backlash he has received, and also the allegations made by the NC and PDP. And he says that he will continue to talk about the Kashmir resolution, and he will speak for the people, and he will speak for his conscience.
The Federal and Devaki Specialty Hospital jointly present the Madurai Marathon 2024 Run for Health on Sunday, October 20th, 2024. Entry is free for all.